Okay, some basics on how to time the market to work correctly for you. Now, when is the right time to buy is always asked and it's always answered not my favorite way. So the answer for when to buy is when you can afford it and when it works for your timeline. Whether that be you're getting a new job, you're getting married, you're having a kid, whatever, you're downsizing, empty nester, it doesn't matter. The answer is when it works right for you, and there's answers to time the market correctly in any situation. Now, that being said, it's not something that you want to front load all the effort onto. You want to do the opposite. Pick when you want to move, your ideal timeline, and work backwards. Pre approval takes a few days usually. The contract process, if you're using a mortgage, is generally rule of thumb about 30 days. We have inspections, we have to wait on appraisers, and there's things that are just completely out of our control, whether it be on the lender's side, the appraiser side, or us as the realtor. There's a ton of things we just can't control. One of those things may be major repairs on the home. Say you both, the buyer and seller, agree to the inspection, objection, and resolution. If you need a new sewer line or a new roof, these things take time. So it's important to plan that in worst case. And again, like I said on my other video, timing that correctly on the closing side means making sure you're closing, again, if it works best for you, at the beginning of the month that you're scheduled to close, because that way you essentially go 2 months without a mortgage payment being due. And lastly, we're still in such a market to where sellers are requesting pretty frequently a post-closing occupancy agreement. Now, this is just what it sounds like. It's an agreement between the seller and the buyer. After closing, once the buyer owns the property, they will become the landlord and the seller will rent that property back for up to 60 days. So this could be for a fee. If it was a really competitive situation, we see buyers allowing sellers to live in there rent-free for those couple months or any number of days in between. But again, that being said, if you have to pull that out of your bag of tricks to get the property under contract, you need to have been prepared and been looking at houses for those extra couple months. So hopefully this helps you time the market, and let me know if you have any questions.